It's a bonus recording session, guys. What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Kingdom Hearts as part of both the Road to Kingdom Hearts 3 and Throwback Thursday. In the last recording session, we sealed 3 keyholes, one in Olympus, one in Halloween Town, and one here in Neverland. We've basically done all of the main story stuff we can do leading up to the big one, the Castle of Hollow Bastion. We will be tackling the Castle of Hollow Bastion in the next recording session, though, because there is a lot of side quest stuff that we have to do first. For starters, there are treasures and goodies and things we have to pick up that are pretty darn important. We gotta get Trinities done, we gotta get puppies, and yes, in case you couldn't tell, we also have to do the storybook, which, while I saved it until after we beat the ruins of Hollow Bastion the last time we did this game, this time around I decided instead I want to focus entirely on getting all of that stuff out of the way now, rather than be stuck wanting and wondering and all that jazz. So, first things first, use the yellow Trinity on this door, which will spawn some Heartless, but it also gets us a nice little treasure room that Captain Hook's been holding out on us. See, we got 4 treasure chests here. We have a Dark Matter. We have Orichalcum. We have Puppies. And we have attained the Power of Wind. We've now upgraded Arrow to Aurora, which means it will deal, attacks will deal less damage to us when we have it. On top of that, however, there are some other treasure chests that are lurking around here that only we can get now because we have the ability to fly. And since we also attained the ability to glide, things will be much easier in those regards as well. So we got double the puppies, which is good. And we still have a bunch of Heartless roaming around the ship. But it's very important to make sure you get as many of these synthesis items as you want, especially if you are planning to make every single synthesis item in this game. Yes, it is a arduous task, but if you can do it, more power to you. You get more powerful items. And you'll be able to withstand more damage, do more damage, shit like that. Now, Tinkerbell will be here all the time if you should want to go to the clock tower at any point. I don't know why you'd want to. Actually, there is a side quest thing you can do there, but it is so inconsistent that it's almost impossible to do. Basically, if you show up at the clock tower at a specific hour on the timer, when it changes to the hour, you can get a particularly rare item. I have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 guide next to me, which is A, very valuable, and B, a crock of shit, because it lied to me about when Donald gets a specific command, but whatever. Oh, rare truffles, beautiful. By the way, this is the area where you fight the rare truffles, where you get all that goody power-ups. But it ends up being like 20,000 experience if you can master all of them. And it's kind of important because the deeper you get into the synthesis area stuff, the more likely that you'll have to use rarer items like Dark Matter and Mystery Goo and shit like that. So, apparently a flag is a hard item. Did not know that. Oh, great. When they pair together like this, it's a problem. Alright, as long as we don't hit anything, try to keep him away from the mast of the ship. Should be good. But no, this what's it called? This guide I have, which I've had since, what, 2013? It's both true and a crock of shit because it keeps telling me, oh, Donald gets, what's it called? He gets Lucky Strike at level 44. And I'm like, oh, beautiful. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, he's at level 43. This is perfect. And he didn't get it. He gets it at level 55, like he does in the original game. I guess that's one of the changes they thought they made, and they didn't. Now, we don't really have to grind too much to get to the next level. But this is... Now he gets it? Now you get it. So everybody lied. So the guide lied. So GameFAQs lied. So everyone online... So freaking Reddit lied. Oh my god, everybody lied to me. Alright, well, at least Donald has Lucky Strike now, which means I don't have to bring out party members for anything now. That means we're all going to be able to get... We're going to be able to... We do not have to bring out the party members unless we absolutely want to. You bet your asses I am going to have Donald Duck using that. The reason we came out onto the ship is not just to fight these rare truffles, though. Donald, get rid of that shit. You don't need it. I mean, maybe you do, but you also need Lucky Strike, because we need items. We need synthesis items. I have been running around these worlds for way too long of a time for me to not have, like, what's it called? Up yet. Oh, wow, I thought he was going to hit the mast. I thought he was going to hit the fucking ship. Apparently not. Oh, well. Let's try to see if we can get more. One more level would be nice. We're getting all the mystery goo, which is the important stuff. But there is also stuff we have to worry about in this particular area. And yes, we will be coming back to do more exploration in, yeah, there you go. There's the one. There will be more exploration that needs to be done here because obviously we don't have all the Trinities yet. But we are getting as many of the items as we can. And I believe the last white Trinity is the last of the puppies here, which could be problematic. We may not be able to complete the 100-acre wood yet, but I am going to do my best. In fact, let me see if the guide is going to be honest in these regards. Let's see. Traverse Town, Traverse Town, Traverse Town, Traverse Town, Traverse Town, Traverse Town, the puppies. The puppies! Where are the puppies? Where are the puppies? Accessory shop. No. I guess it's in the next part? It's gotta be in the next part then. Second Traverse Town, I guess. Where are you? Puppies? Puppies? It's not saying shit. This guide is frickin' Zora. This guide really is useless, I guess. Alright, let's see. It should say here what items we get when we do the puppies. But apparently it doesn't want to. Let's see. All the Trinity locations. Here we are. Dalmatians. Okay. Oh, we only need 51 Dalmatians to get all the torn pages. Oh, cool. So we don't even have to do... We don't even have to do any of this shit. But we're gonna anyway. Because there is... I am actually proud of what I've done on the side. Not only did I get myself a few levels, but I also got myself the complete arts list. What the hell does that mean, I bet you're asking? Well, I found all the white mushrooms, and I got all 7 of the arts. The stop art ones were in Atlantica, oddly enough, underneath the sunken treasure ship, which is very weird, but hey, more power to you, I guess. And that actually makes sense, because we actually have to go back to Atlantica now that I think about it. Alright, so we got more puppies. The White Trinity, I believe, is at the hill. Is at Curly Hill. But we're not worried about that right now. What we are actually interested in doing is that secret area that we couldn't access before. Yeah, I want to get as much done with this as possible. So that's why I'm doing a bonus and extra recording session. So if I can do the 100-acre wood today in this one shot, I'll be very happy. And the best part is, really like, now once I've got this taken care of, that means I can pretty much just like focus entirely on writing and editing this week, which is really good. Because as of this moment, I just started editing on the last recording session. Let's... Are they gonna keep... Oh, he's still lurking around there. Hey! 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 Rudeness! Whatever. Alright, there we go. Now let's get into this graveyard in particular. And it's got a shit ton of treasures in here. Scissors. Which we always need scissors. We have... Holy moly. We have the puppies. We have the puppies. And we have... Probably another thing from the gummy ship. Oh, dark matter. Cool. Okay, so that gives us a lot of stuff. Actually, very thankful for that. Not too upset, actually. Fire! In fact, not even upset at all. We do have to go back to pretty much every world, though, so I can show off all of the things we haven't been able to get yet. It's kind of important, guys. It's actually very important. So, since Halloween Town only has one save point, we gotta go back to Guillotine Gate. And then we gotta go back to Atlantica. I'm gonna be showing off pretty much everything you can do in this game. So, for argument's sake, we are gonna fly back to Atlantica. This one actually isn't even like 100% necessary. It's just another item you can get at some point, so... If you're so inclined to do so, just follow me out of the Den of Tides. If you recall correctly, when we fought Ursula here in her lair, she had the, there was an urchin that was hiding. And with that urchin now gone, we should be able to go access it. And maybe even blow it up, which is always fun. I do have to ask, Ursula's gone, so why are these things still like that? Why are they still like that? It's kind of weird. Ursula's dead. When she died in the movie, things fixed. But as you can see here, it blows up the clam. The clam spits out a special treasure chest. And we get Mithril. You'll want as much Mithril as you can get when you're synthesizing things, so... You may sit there and go, ah, that's not that important. But remember, some items are not very easy to come back from. Especially things like Mithril and Dark Matter, which eventually you're going to have to start to synthesize if you want to make multiples of things. That was one of the those last two were two of the easier stops. Unfortunately, Monstro is not going to be one of the easier stops, but it has to be done if we want to get everything. This is not the last time we're going to Monstro either. We will be going one more time so I can show off the rare Heartless here. Probably in the same recording session that I do the Hades Cup and most of the secret bosses. Am I gonna come back to Monstro and do that? Probably not the next upcoming recording session, but the one after that. Since we can glide now, we have no reason to get lost anywhere, especially now that we have high jump and glide. Which means pretty much all of Monstro is now accessible to us. We will also have to come back here for the White Trinity, too, I just realized. So yes, actually, we'll have to come back to Monstro twice. But then after that, we really shouldn't have to come back here at all. Primarily because, like, there's no reason to. There's no specific Heartless here. There's going to be no secret boss here. It's a bog standard world. Alright, get rid of him. Oh, hi. Thank you. You guys are such gentlemen and ow. Miss. Alright, so if I recall correctly, the treasure chests we need are in not this chamber, but the next one. Should be in, like, chamber, like, 5 or 6. So we'll start with 5. This was where the blue Trinity was, if I'm not mistaken. But we do need to check and see. Unless the white Trinity is down here, in which case, no, that would also be a thing we have to do. Oh, hi, friend. Hi, friend. I know you thought you were going to block me, but that's kind of rude. Blocking people is very rude, especially when they're just trying to go around places, you know? Alright. Go away.
This is it.
Alright, so hit. Good, thank you, Donald.
See ya.
Thank you, Donald. I don't regret telling Tinkerbell that I enjoy her kicking your face. And oh, by the way, we got the summon for Tinkerbell. That's kind of important. That's kind of important. Where is it? There you are. There are only 6 summons, and if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna get the 5th one in not that much time. Oh, here's the White Trinity. Okay. But there is still some more treasure we have to pick up. Unfortunately, Monstro's insides are infested with Heartless, so there's gonna be a lot of fighting in this part. I know y'all may not like the violence, so I'm giving you that heads up. Crap. And this is one of the more obnoxious White Trinities to get, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh, really? Get down here. Thank you. Why are you still spawning? Go bother someone else. You hobgoblin. Oh my god, we have so much money. Yeah, we should have all the torn pages once we return to Dalmatians. Check on the Dalmatians. Alright. But I'm curious to remember what else is up here. Now, there's another treasure chest over here. I think it's gonna be puppies. I think it's... Oh, you piece of shit. And of course it had to be the air soldiers. The most basic-ass bitches who murdered me in this game for no reason. They're just haters. Alright, so Mithril. We need to get to Chamber 4 so we can cut through and take the shortcut. There we go. go. A random save point. Thank you, Monstro. Not like it matters. And, oh, God, where are they? Really? It's just shadows? Here I was thinking, like, oh, it's gonna be like a bunch of, like, I thought it was gonna be all bandits and air soldiers, but apparently not. But it had to be done, I guess. Oh my God, go away. Go away. Like, go away. There we go. Actually, we don't have to go to Olympus. That's the only world we don't have to go to. Which, by the way, I did do the time trials for both the Phil Cup and the Pegasus Cup. The Phil Cup was easy. The Pegasus Cup was a little bit more challenging because of a lot of instances where opponents are invincible. Hence why I have not done the Hercules Cup yet.